This is Akshay and welcome to my channel Ask Asundi. Today I will be telling you about nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. Fusion and fission, they sound similar, right? But they're completely different. Before you begin, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell icon for instant updates. So let's begin. Before we know about nuclear fusion and nuclear fission, we need to know what is the nucleus. Everything that we see consists of atoms. Now these atoms are really tiny particles which are the basic units. Now atoms consist of subatomic particles, electrons, protons and neutrons. Electrons revolve around the nucleus. The nucleus is consisted of protons and neutrons. So you won't understand this in a simpler way. Think of it as our solar system. The sun is the nucleus. And the planets, as you expected, electrons. Easy? Now, let's get into nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is a process where two or more atomic nuclei, that is a plural for nucleus, fuse or mix in easier terms to form different atomic nuclei and heavier ones. Like for example, if hydrogen and hydrogen combine, you get helium. But these are different isotopes. So I'll be explaining about isotopes in another video. So when hydrogen and hydrogen combine, you get helium. Like that, when you fuse them, you get heavier elements. And the byproduct of this reaction is energy. Energy can be used in any way, like to run motorcycles or to generate electricity, and we know how much we depend on electricity in these days. Now, nuclear fusion is only possible under high temperatures and incredible pressures. These conditions allow the formation of plasma. Plasma is a fourth state of matter. It is basically ions, and it's a bit more complicated than that. In simple terms, it's ions. I'll be explaining about plasma in another video. Now, nuclear fusion, as I told you, is only possible under certain circumstances, and these circumstances are only present in stars. The energy that stars give out is due to nuclear fusion. The fuel, hydrogen, and the pressure, gravity, and the temperature. Of course, stars have immense temperatures. Now, this is all about nuclear fusion. Let's go to nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is a process where a heavy atomic nuclei splits into two or more different nuclei, smaller ones. Now, this process is also called as radioactive decay. Now, for example, radioactive elements like uranium, plutonium, polonium, francium, radium, all of these elements are really large atoms, and the nucleus cannot hold so many electrons. So what happens? It breaks down. Over a period of time, it breaks and becomes into smaller atoms, which is easy to hold. Now, nuclear fission is used in nuclear power plants, which releases a lot of energy. Now, when you release that energy, or when the atomic nucleus splits and releases energy, it releases high amount of radiation. Radiation in the sense alpha, beta and gamma rays. Now, these again I will be explaining in another video. So when it releases radiation, it can cause diseases due to overexposure of radiation, like radiation sickness, cardiovascular diseases, cancer and many more. This is why nuclear power plants are regarded as high radiation zones. So that is all about nuclear fusion and fission. This is the basics. Nuclear fusion and fission take a huge part in the universe. But this is only the basics of fusion and fission. If you would be liking to know about more about this topic, I'd be ready to explain it in another video. I'll be seeing you guys next Monday, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Ask Asundi, and keep your questions in the comment section below. Thank you.